Everybody, Nick from the Bass Hookup, and today we're starting down here in the basement because I want to do something different today. As you know, we work for basically as consultants for First Gen Fishing, designing new baits and stuff like that. And I want to design something, or actually add on to some lures that I have here. And I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to add on, and then we're going to take them to the lake, and I'm going to show you the different reactions that the bass have to the original bait, unmodified, and then the bait that we're modifying. So that's what the plan is anyway. I don't know, sometimes it goes to plan, sometimes it doesn't. We're gonna go out to the lake. Maybe they like the original better, doesn't matter. We're gonna see if they like the original better or if they react to these modified baits in a different way. So that's what we're doing today. Let's take a look at these baits right here. I got lighting's bad, but we got some freeloaders, we got a mooch minnow, we got a fatty Z right here. And what we're doing today is, with this craze of fuzzy baits, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add some skirt material to each of these baits. I got a kind of a gold flake bait fish pattern here, a little bit of chartreuse. I might add one or the other to some of these up here for the minnows. And then I got a watermelon red flake, watermelon purple flake I'm gonna add to this fatty Z, and we're just gonna add some strands through here. I'll show you guys how I do that, and then I'll show you what these look like at the end. We'll take them out to the lake and hopefully catch a fish and see the reaction of the fish. So I'm gonna record my forward facing unit at the same time, hopefully do it all like in one shot. It's probably, when I get out there, it's gonna be unedited. We'll get out there, turn on the unit, have like split screen, and show you guys as I drop down. And I'm gonna drop down, the idea is to drop down on the same fish. So I'm not looking for different fish. I'm gonna look for some fish that I know are bass and drop these different baits down on them and see how they react to the baits, because I guarantee you they're gonna react different, and I don't know how they're gonna act. Obviously I can't script it, so we're gonna go find out. But first, let's see if I can do this here. Modify these baits here. All right, here we go. All right, so what I got going on, obviously I already have my skirt material. I got a pair of scissors, and I have this needle right here. I don't know if you can see that. I got this needle, and I'm gonna use that for my skirt. So let's start with the fatty Z. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut the tabs off the end of my skirt material, because I only need, I don't really want the legs to be super long sticking out, but so I'm gonna take maybe like 6 strands. I'm gonna cut them about 3 inches. That's watermelon red flake, and we'll kind of mix it up. This is watermelon purple flake. Again, I'm probably not even going to use 6 strands, just like 4 of each maybe. Alright, so I got my strands. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one strand, my needle, put it through the eye of that needle, and then I'm going to take my bait. And this is time consuming, right? Like, even at the factories, they can't mold this silicone stuff into these baits. So they literally have to have somebody sitting there doing this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick it straight through the sides of this, and I don't really care how, it looks. It's just gonna be like fuzziness coming out of either side. Just get it going. Oh man, I shouldn't have used these scented fatty Z's, because that's nasty right there. I need to wipe off whatever. I mean, I'm gonna get more on me. So that's a watermelon purple flake strand. I'm gonna just kind of alternate. Again, don't think it really matters to the fish all that much, so don't you know, be too critical of how this works if you're going to do it. But you can kind of see as we alternate that's what it's gonna look like, right? I'm gonna go all the way down the bait and do one here, one there, and I'll show you what this looks like at the end. So that's what my bait's gonna look like right there. That's all I'm gonna do. Just a little bit of that fuzzy stuff on there, right? Not crazy, but we'll see if the fish react differently to it than you know, the unfuzzy version, the normal version. And I'm gonna take some, I'm actually gonna cut this a little shorter, maybe here and there, a little shorter. Yeah, that's good. All right, now minnow bait. My idea for the minnow bait is I'm gonna stick some fins going through it here and see what that looks like. I actually have some strands right here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this. Now the eye of my needle is big enough where I could put multiple strands through at one time, which makes it nice. Like if I want to bundle them up, so I could put that many through at one time. And I just fold that over, get my mooch minnow, and go right through here where the pectoral fins would be. And I'm just gonna pull that right through like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the strands on this side. So now you can see how big those are. I don't want them that big. I could take it, I could pull them and kind of cut them down to what I want. I just want it more natural, like little fin shaped things over here, right? There we go. Maybe have a few a little longer than others, but yeah, I think something like that right there. Just a couple little fins sticking off the side. You know, who knows if it'll make any difference at all whatsoever. Maybe not, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Then I'm gonna take freeloader. I'm gonna do the same thing on this one. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna do some of these same color strands I just used, and I'm gonna throw in a chartreuse because there's a lot of bluegill in my lake out here, and that's one of the main forage. So I'm thinking just adding a little bit of that chartreuse might help. So again, I'm gonna feed all these strands through at one time, and then I'm gonna take this chartreuse, like chartreuse gold, like a scaled pattern. Maybe we'll take 2 strands of that. All right, take 2 strands. I'm gonna take my needle. I'm gonna hold these strands out of the way. I'm gonna take my 2 strands, put those through. Okay, all right. So, got it all in there. We're gonna take it and I'm gonna put it through the same place, right behind the gill on this freeloader, straight through, just like that. Now I'm gonna cut it. That looks pretty, I mean, looks pretty good if I do say so myself. Looks pretty good. Something different, right? Give him something different to look at. Down there, this guy's gonna be shaking this way, like a minnow. It's just something different. I mean, the other one did, you know, this is your normal one, so we'll see how they react. I'm trying to think on this one, what do I want to do? Do I want to do the same thing, or do I want to put more stuff going through it? What do I want to do? I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know. I think I'll do the same thing. I kind of like that. I'll do the, I'm not really going to change it up. I'm going to do the same color combo on this one. I could do red. I could do like a bleeding pattern. What do you guys think about that? Kind of like a, let's see. Take some of this red, just a couple strands. I remember when it was such a big thing to put like, use red hooks, when red hooks came out, and red treble hooks on your bait, and that was like a big thing on social media and in like Bass Pro guys that fish for a living. They're talking about, you gotta put red, you know, red treble hook on the belly of your bait because that's where they're gonna eat it, and it's just this big thing, red. So let's bring red back. I feel like it's not such a talked about thing anymore. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know, all you diehard fishermen who have to have red hooks or red whatnot. Let me know who you are in the comments. Do you think red still is a big deal? And there we go. So there you go. There's a little red, like bleeding shad idea right there. All right, so we got 2 of these freeloaders, 1 mooch minnow, because mooch minnow is never going to come off, and then basically 1 fatty Z with a bunch of little arms coming off. Not a bunch, just enough. And we're going to see the difference if actually, you know what, on this fatty Z I'm going to put 1 more. I'm going to put 1 more strand through it here. I'm going to put it right through the, I'm going to put it right through the end of the tail here. Kind of like it's 2 antennas. Right there. It's like a crawdad would have, so it's coming off the end of it right there. So we got a variety of appendages coming off this guy. And I'm gonna throw that back in my tackle box. I'm gonna get all my stuff. I'm gonna put my mooch minnow in the scented thing here too. Maybe it'll pick up some of that scent, I don't know. I'm gonna put this stuff in the boat. We're gonna get ready and we're gonna get out there on the water. So let's go. All right, out on the water. We're gonna go find some fish out here, and then I'm gonna set up the link to my graph. That's how I record, is Lowrance Link. It allows you to use your phone like a remote control for your fish finder, but at the same time the whole screen of the fish finder comes up on your phone. So I could then screen record my phone, and that's how I'm able to get the clear view of my fish finder to you guys. So that is how it's done. We'll go out here, we're gonna find a couple fish, 2, 3, 4, maybe a little more. And goal is, again, we're gonna put a regular freeloader down, then we're gonna put the one that we made in my basement down there with the little strands, see how they react. Same thing with all the baits, the Fatty Z, regular one, then the one with the strands, then we're gonna do a regular mooch minnow, and then the one with the strands, and we're gonna see how these fish react. If they react any different, they might not at all. So we're gonna find out. I really don't know. And in all honesty, I've been out here yesterday, and the bite was pretty tough. Just using regular minnows, worm, drop shotting. Bite was pretty tough, but I want to see if I show them something different, because I've had this happen in the past, and I want to show you guys, and hopefully it works, that when you show them something different with those little strands in there, they react to it in a big way. So we'll see. Does make a difference when you change your baits and showing fish something new. They just do react different typically. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Link this. Link this. Yes. So let's see here. Yep, it's recording. Let's move this out of the way. Let's record, make sure my phone's in the shade. So what we're gonna do is, again, I'm gonna start out with the regular freeloader right here. And let's go see if we could get on some fish. I know there's some fish out deeper. There's been, oh my gosh, there's a bunch. I don't know if those are bass. We're gonna find out here. See my bait hit at 60 right there, and I'm assuming these fish are gonna come up and look at it just because there's so many of them. It's like a big old school. My bait's like at 40. That's a bunch of fish right there. They're not really caring about it that much at all. What I should do is I should spin around. I should go around them because I am drifting over them. The wind. I need to be facing into the wind, but that's all right. There's a bunch right there. You can see them all down there. I mean, even going straight over the top of them, I don't think matters. In 25 foot of water, I think it should be fine. Let's see here. See if we can see my bait going down. Bait's going down right there at like 20, 15. See that? It's going down. So that's what the bait looks like when it's straight under the boat right there. I'm gonna reel it in. See that? Okay. Let's see here. See if we can find a couple bass, and the hard part's gonna be staying on them just because of this wind. But I want to show this thing to the same fish. That's really how we're going to know if they're going to react differently, because if you show it to different fish, that, you know, one fish might want to bite, one fish might not. See that fish going straight down there? He kind of disappeared. There's my bait. Yeah, they're swimming fast. Swimming fast. My bait going down right there at 10 feet, just right. I'm right in front of the boat. My bait's right there. Let's see if these fish out here on this weed line will kind of stay put, and if it's a bass out there at 40 feet, that dot. I went out at 50. It's okay. Going down near them right there. So I'm gonna start twitching it. See that fish? That fish swam away. That fish swam away, like down towards the bottom. If it was something he really wanted, he'd come up and look at it. Now let's see if we could see. Those are little fish. Those are like little bluegill getting involved now, and it's kind of got that bigger one came over to look at it just because those little ones, I think, were attracting him over there. I'm gonna try to keep my forward facing on. It's hard in this boat, trust me. Do this real quick. Now switching over to that guy. See if it makes any difference at all. It might make 0. There's that fish. I'm trying to stay on that same fish, which is, again, it's hard to do. And make a good cast. Might have cast a little over him to the right, which I did. It's okay. We could always bring it to him, but look. Is it? I thought it was already rising up to the bait. It might be. Let's see. Right there by him. Twitch it. Kind of. Nope. I was behind him though. Gotta get this thing to drop in front of him. There he is, right there. Right there. He's right there. Come on. And he might not want it. Again, he might not want the minnow at all. Twitch it. Nope. Let's see if we can stay on this fish. And I have this worm. What do I have right here? Let's see. It's a good experiment. I got a Fatty Z on a free rig. Where's it at? Right there. Right there. Right there at 30, I think. There's my bait going down. Bait and that weight going down. Will he follow it down? Let's see. I mean, the fish is going down. Let's see if it follows it down and eats it. I'm gonna let it sit. This fish could take a while to actually pick it up. Let's fill it. Is it on there? Nope. See my baits right there? Came up off the bottom. See that? There's some fish right under the boat now. Like right here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna drop this straight down. See if I could get any sort of reaction from any of these fish. There's two right down under the boat. There goes my bait. See if it goes and follows it. I mean, it followed it to the bottom. See, will it bite it? Oh, it's got it. Oh, it come off. I have a really, and when I was tying it up, I was like, dude, this hook is so small. Oh, it's got it again. I really gotta let him eat it. It's a little tiny drop shot hook. Wow, that feels like a good fish. On the free rig, first gen drop shot weight, first fish. And that fish was not shy. He liked that. That fish liked that rig right there, so that's a heavy fish. Hook right through all the way through the mouth. Sheesh. Free rig, Fatty Z. First fish, so unmodified, just Fatty Z, nose hooked. On that free rig, so you got the free sliding drop shot weight on there. Little football drop shot weight. That worked. That worked. There's a fish out there. Kind of like that fish. Like the way it looks. Oh, there's fish right under the boat too. There's one out there at 40. I'm gonna toss this on out there at him. See how he reacts to it. Again, that one ate it. Just a regular old Fatty Z. Like, why not, right? You would think they'd eat it every time. But trust me, I've been out here and they just haven't been eating it. Maybe today's a different story. Like that fish right there. Followed it and stopped way up high still. Suspended way up high. So he didn't really want it. See him right there? So you saw how I reacted to that. Let's put on the fuzzy one real quick. See if we could stay on that same fish. Just gonna go back and forth between the fuzzy and that other one. Let's see, where you at? Where you at? You swim way out there? Is that 50? 50 feet? There we go. Right down to him. He's swimming towards us. I hit the dead spot in my transducer. I hate that. Oh, I have the fish on. What the heck? Wow, look at that guy. Look at that guy. You're a giant. You need to be fed to the eagles. You need to be fed to the eagles and get out of here. Too many of you in here. Put my bait back on. So again, that's the fuzzy bait. And that little one ate it right away, right off the bat. Let's see. There's one right there. See if the one out there at 60 sees it and swims over to it. Look at the ones that were up high. They're all following it down. Ooh, that's a bigger one though. The one that was already deep and it's following it. They're really interested in it. I mean, they're super interested. You see how they followed that thing all the way to the bottom? Unlike the other one, the regular Fatty Z, they didn't do that. Now I'm just, just drag it like a jig. Work it on the bottom like you would any bottom bait. And they didn't eat it. Didn't eat it. So they followed it. They're very interested in it. Oh, thought I had a bite there for a second. But yeah, they're very interested in it and they didn't eat it. Okay. Well, let's see. There's one right there at 40. Let's get this boat kind of settled down. Right there on the edge of the weeds. Right there. Let's see if that one, you can see my bait, my weight separation. It's kind of cool. See that fish right there? See my bait right there floating? If you went over there, look at it. Oh no, he got it. See that? I didn't even work the bait at all. Went down, hit the bottom, sitting there with all its tentacles hanging out, and this fish couldn't resist it. Wow. Yes, I'm fighting you. You're not a giant. Just want to fight. Got that tiny hook. Tiny drop shot hook. Let's get pliers out real quick. All right, there's two on this one with the arms on it. So you can kind of see that reaction that they're having, the different reaction compared to there's a couple right there, compared to the one without the arms. There's a couple fish right here, a couple bass. Let's see how they react to it. See, I'm going down. Oh, one seemed to like it. They're going down there to look at it. Oh, I got one again. Dude, see, they like this thing. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I've tried dice baits out here. They run away from them. They don't like it. But you put arms on your own bait, like a stick bait, and they love it. It's more natural looking. Like, I throw the dice bait or the round ball ones with all the little things coming out. They don't like it at all. All right, so what I want to do now, I'm going to switch back to the normal. You can see how effective that is. Switch back to the normal Fatty Z. Same exact thing. There's fish right here. They're right under the boat again, which is easy to film because I don't have to cast and control the boat and all that sort of stuff. And there they are. There's some come out of the weeds. And again, they might eat it right away. They might just love this thing right now. Dude, look at that fish sitting out there at 70, suspended. That's a good one. Oh, I got one. Yep. We just, you know what? Just found what they want. Free rig Fatty Z. Destroying them today. Dude, that's a big one out there at 70 though. That's fun. That's fun. That's fun. That's the big one out there at 70. But that's fun. All right, so we got like 2 on the regular one, 2 on the fuzzy. Is that right? But look at the one sitting out there, out far. Let's go regular freeloader on that guy way out there. Let's see here. There's 2 out there. Good ones. There we go. Dropping down. Dude, that one already like swam to the bottom. Let's see this one right here. Start twitch. No, you don't want it? Come on, guy. No? Dang. He's following it. Let's make another cast. There's the big ones out there on the bottom, near the bottom. I mean, they both look good size. Let's make another cast though. I'm losing them in this stupid. There's an area in the transducer in these version 1s where it's like it goes down at an angle and you can't see anything. It's like a blank screen. That's a good one out there though. Where's my bait? There's my bait. Going right down on that. That's a big blob down there sitting near the bottom. I'm gonna let it go all the way down. Get right in front of it, right near it. See, he went down to the bottom though, that fish. Oh, turned around. Turned around. Oh, come on. Come on. He turned around, he looked at it. Where's that? Where'd he go? Right there on the bottom. 60 feet out. 60 feet out. We're going this one right here with the fuzzy. There he is. There he is. There we go. Where am I at? I don't know. There I am. Kinda missed him, kinda didn't. Can't see it good. What I really should throw out there if I want to catch that big fish is the worm, the Fatty Z. There it is right there, that fish. There's my bait going down. My bait. I don't even know where the big fish went. I think it's in the vicinity. Might have swum all the way into the weeds over there. Don't know. Oh, there's one right there. One right there. Let's see if we could even catch one on that. Maybe they don't like it with the little fins. That's a good fish too. Oh, one came off the bottom to look at it. Let it go to the bottom. Sometimes on these baits you just have to let it go to the bottom. Like they just want to eat it off the bottom. Even on these minnow baits, they don't want to rise up for it. Nope. Nope. It's not a minnow day. I mean, it looks good. It looks good with those things coming out of it. Maybe the old mooch minnow. Different profile, a lot smaller. Let's try it. Oh, we gotta find a fish. There's one right there on the bottom. My bait going down. You can see it there at 30. It's not a great cast because I don't really see a fish down there, but we're gonna let it go down anyway. Maybe there's one on the bottom I can't really see. Or one will come out of nowhere. I think there is one swimming around on the bottom kind of right there. Nah, not really. Let's move over here. Oh, there was one right under us. It's fine though. Searching around, searching around. The one's sitting on top of some weeds right there. Not very big though. Probably a bluegill. Let's go back into the wind. That's what I really need to set up well. I mean, I would like to just get one right under the boats. Like I kind of started off with that worm right under the boat. It's really easy. And we're dealing with deep water, so I don't think it really matters to the fish that we're sitting over their head. A couple right there in that channel, right out there. Oh, we're talking this way, aren't we? Gotta actually look at where my thing's pointed, don't I? Not paying attention. So talking all those fish right there. Let's just cast this guy out and see. I know I'm around him. Watch my bait go down. There it is right there at 20, going right down in that channel. Right down in that channel. Oh, Right there, that dot right there. That's me. See, I pulled it up. I'm just hovering right in that channel. I mean, if there's any hungry fish around. Oh, there's like a bunch of them right there. Those are to my, those fish that I saw, those fish we saw, those are like to my right. So what I'm gonna do is, I am going to reel it in, and then there's a fish kind of drifting right behind us there. I'm gonna drop it down, see if we could get something here, something to follow it. It's my bait going straight down right there. There's a fish right there. Nope, he didn't care. He didn't care about it at all. There's fish all over down there. Those are, I gotta say, they're not very big, but a bunch of fish. Drop it back down, see what happens, because there's a bunch of fish sitting right there. You would think there'd be a bass mixed in there. With how many? Ooh, there's a good bass. That's a bass. Let's twitch it right here in front. Ah, he didn't want it. He went down. Again, doesn't want it. He keeps going down deeper. A lot of these times, these fish want stuff here in California. They want it on the bottom. They don't really want the suspended stuff. So I haven't tried this mooch minnow yet with the little frilly gills that we put on it. I'll try it real quick. If not, we're gonna go back to that Nico bait, because that thing seemed to catch them. Didn't seem to catch him, it did catch him pretty good. Let's see here. Where am I at? There's my bait. I'm right in those fish right below us there. Right out like maybe 10 feet. Let's see. Look at that. I'm right there near the bottom. And I really have a feeling, see how those fish, they don't want it? I'm gonna reel it in. And I'm gonna go Nico, and I have a feeling I'm gonna catch one right now. All right, there goes my bait. There goes the weight, there goes the bait. You can kind of see the separation right there. Oh, so hard to keep the trolling motor. Right there, right down near that rock pile or whatever the heck that is. Already fish on, you guys. Dude, see, just changing the bait. That's a nice fish too. Just changing the technique just made a significant difference. I mean, we weren't getting bit at all whatsoever. Change right back to this free rig, and boom, you get one. And that's just on the regular fatty Z. No frills. No frills, nothing crazy. Just a free rig. That little whatever's down there, that channel thing, looks really good, really interesting. I never even, all this time fishing out here, I never really noticed it. Not like, I guess I didn't shoot it from this angle let's see, there's my bait going down just past 20 feet. Right there, it's dropping. There's fish down there on the bottom, and I would probably say one's got it right now. I really don't know. Nope. Nothing picked it up right away anyway. Look at that thing. It's like a block. There's like a foundation or something right there, like a hole. Yeah, it looks like a block. It's weird. Huh. I'm really surprised I didn't get one yet. The way that... Uh-oh. Oh, got it. The way they were biting this thing. Oh, I got it out of one thing and another. Uh-oh. I think I have more of this set up, but I'm not sure. Really not sure. Yeah, it's gnarly down there. I'll tell you that. Okay then, I have to set up a new free rig. Good thing about the rig is it's very easy to do, as long as you have a hook and a weight, which pretty sure I do. Oh, those are big old honking hooks. I don't want that. They probably, my pack of hooks probably, oh, here we go. Number size 2 drop shot hook. I even have some owners. Don't really need that though. Let's go. Those are bigger. I need a weight. Here we go. I got a 3/16 ounce first gen drop shot football weight. That's all I need. Oh, put away all this junk back into here. Nice thing about the free rig too is you could switch up what plastic you're throwing on it, you know. So all I'm doing is slide on the weight, tie on the hook, whatever your favorite knot, your confidence knot is, just put it on. I always typically tie a Palomar knot. Super simple knot, but if you don't get like the loops and stuff right on it, I don't know how to say it, they're not all lined up right, like once you cinch it down, and it could be a weak knot. You just got to make sure all this stuff is looking good and lined up right. Wet it and cinches down the right way, and you're good to go. Free rig. I'm gonna go back to our little fuzzy guy that we made. I'm not sure I want to throw on that anymore. Kind of scared now. So gnarly. Let's go look for it again. Fish right there. Like right over it again. Yep, and you're sitting right in that same spot, right in that gnarly junk, whatever that is. Oh, I threw way too close. I'm not even near it. Oh shoot, did that fish see it? You see that fish right there? That's a good fish, and he started swimming towards us once I started reeling in. That should be on it. Yep. See that weight, that bait separation? Hey, where'd he go? Oh, right there. Fish is following it down. Right there. Let it sit for a second. Twitch, 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 and dude, what is that? Dang, that dude was going the other way. I don't think he's even big. It's just the way he hit it. No, he's not. He's not giant. Jeez. All right. Free rig. Fuzzy bug. Homemade little fuzzy bug on the free rig. Just hammering them out here. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, we're catching them on the regular old stuff too, but golly, look at all them fish out there. My bait's going back down right there at like I'd say 50 feet. It's gonna land kind of right on the peak of that drop off. I'm sure there's fish there. I'm sure there's fish there. I'm gonna let it sit right there. And it's the Fatty Z. You know it's down there kind of floating, because it obviously it floats, that TPE material. Oh, I went already. Swim with it? Oh, no. One hit it. My Lowrance screen froze, which I'm actually shocked it took this long to freeze, because it does it a lot. It does it a lot on this boat. We're not even gonna see the fish. I'm just gonna throw out here and drag it. Let it go to the bottom and drag it. Wait for my stupid Lowrance unit to come back on. I know I'm around fish. I think I could let it sit there and one will swim by and eat it. Rocky. Or weedy. All right, Lowrance unit won't come back on. Yeah, it's really weird. These fish are really finicky when it comes to the minnow. When I first showed it to him, hammered on him. Oh, it says no source. That means my graph's gonna come back on here any minute. Oh shoot. Graph just came back on. Fish swimming under our boat. right there. I'm gonna drop this thing down, see if we can get him. There goes our bait. There goes that fish just swimming out that way. You could barely see the silhouette of the fish. I could see, oh, there's the, there was one up high. There's my bait going down. Just hit the bottom. Look at those fish right there. Drop it down. See if we get any come over to it. See my bait going down. See the separation from the weight and the bait? Some fish right there swimming around it. I don't know if any are bass. From the look of it, I would say no. They don't look very big at all. Let's go back out here, out away from the weeds, and let's see if we could get one on a minnow, on any of these fish that are, dude, the minnow thing looks good though. I don't know why they won't eat it. The minnow thing looks good. Let's go see if we can't get one out here. Deeper. Out away from the weeds, just out here by itself. I know there's a bunch out here. There's a couple. There's a couple. 2 or 3. Bluegill though. Those are bluegill. I know they, you know, they're dots. They look like fish, but they're not bass. Nope. Those 3 are not bass, all those dots. There was one right on the bottom. Maybe we could stop and catch it. Right on the bottom. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, dude, those are 2 big ones down there. Just came up as the bluegill. Let's see. Oh. What the heck? Wow. Should have checked my drag first before I come out here and lose a 10-pounder. Biggest one of the day yet? What in the... Somebody grease up my reels? There we go. Finally got one on the mooch with the little modified fins. On that prototype 1st gen head right there. Yep. Fins, fish. That was cool. Thank you, fish. Finally. Jeez Louise though, I don't know how I even hooked that fish. Good thing I had a sharp hook. Because this drag, it's embarrassing. Embarrassing to even put on film that sound. That was horrible. That was horrible. Obviously don't take care of my reels. No, it's from the dirt, from driving around down here on these dirt paths in the golf cart and having all that dirt just kick up. It gets on everything. It gets in your reels really bad. There's a fish right there. You can barely see it. See if we could draw it better into the picture right there. Again, there's fish right below us right here. I swear they like the shadow of the boat because they'll come in. See them right there? Right behind the boat, basically. They come in, they like that. It's like anywhere I'm fishing, I'll look behind the boat, or behind the boat, I stop and there's fish there. Look, is my bait going down? Oh, going down to it. No? No? You guys don't want to play? You don't want to be on camera? Alright. Alright. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Actually, watch. Put that down. Pick up the old tried and true free rig. Watch this. Let's see if we get it right away. It's going down right there. Oh, there's that fish to go look at it. You can barely see it. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Let it sit. No. No. Nope. Didn't want it. Whew. Look at all them. You come out here, bluegill, another bluegill video. Look at them. There's my bait. Ooh, that looks like a good fish. Oh, he's already interested. You see his head and tail separation right there? Couple of them. Oh my gosh, one of them's eating it for sure. All right, mess up all my. Oh, he's on there. Yep. Yep. See how those guys swim over to it? Squeaky reel. Wow. Way more interested in this than the minnow, though, for sure, right now. That's a good, really good fish. You gotta remember, I only have 8-pound line and a tiny hook that's got this fish panned right now. It ain't a big hook, just a little size 2. It's okay. We like the fight anyway. It's the funnest part, the bite and the fight. There's my worm and my weight. And the fish is about 8 feet below that. Why does the weight go down? I'm not gonna be able to. Oh, that's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Oh yeah. Beauty. Pinned right in the snout. Nice fish. All right, I'll let you go and figure out why my free rig is the way it is. It's not so free at the moment. Dude, how'd you tangle me up like that? Fish did a good job messing me up. Gosh. There we go. Where's my hook? Dude. There we go. Free rig. Little fuzzy Fatty Z. Watch this. Drop right back down after getting all that fixed. That fish sitting right down there. Yeah, I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Oh, you see me? Look at him. Look at him. He's like, what is that? Got him. Got him. I'm telling you guys, I was out here for like 3 hours yesterday with all the stuff I normally use. Could not catch them. Could not catch them. I wasn't throwing a Fatty Z. I'll tell you that. I wasn't throwing a Fatty Z, but I was throwing like the minnows, which I think on this lake they're really smart on already. I've shown them a lot of minnows. And if you don't think fish learn, you'd be wrong. They learn and they remember. They're not dumb. They're not dumb at all. Fish, there's another one. Let's see if we can get this other one down here. So you gotta adapt. Got to adapt. Look, another one right there. I'm just gonna drop it straight back down again, right on this other one's head. See that? Right down on this other one's head. There might be two. I see a little flicker next to it now. But, oh, look at him. Look at him already. No? You guys aren't falling for it? Oh, never mind. Just took him a minute. Took him a minute. He had to smell it. Can't always be automatic. They gotta inspect it. Little guy too. He was like, could I get that thing in my mouth? Is that safe for me to eat? Are those tentacles sticking off there poisonous? Sometimes I think that, you know, things in nature with a bunch of appendictures like sticking off, legs and like centipedes and stuff, like I feel like animals in the wild see that and they like just know they're poisonous, and I always wonder that with like this type of thing right here. Fish right out there. Threw right on it. That big dot. Looks like a big dot. Throwing our, I think I'm pretty close enough. Could have been the one I caught though. That dot right there. Could have been that big one I caught and released already. Just hit the bottom. He's kind of swimming towards it. No. I think I caught that guy. I think I caught that one. Couple right there. Go back out here deeper. See if we see any bigger marks. What's that? What's that? Oh, there's a good one out there. Now that would be a good minnow fish, kind of suspended. But they're eating this, so oh, that's a good cast because he's swimming towards it, or towards us, right on the bottom now. Let's see if when he sees it, if he comes up to look at it. No, didn't come up to look at it. Doesn't mean he's not near it. I don't know. Completely lost that fish on the screen. Completely lost that fish on the screen. There's one right there. One right there. I like when they're right below the boat. It's so easy. Let's go over here. Yeah, that's a decent one right there. Okay, we're going down. I think I'm probably gonna end up being in between 2 or 3 of them. See if they see it here. That one didn't chase it down. That one on the bottom though, he's interested. He's coming over to it. Oh, I thought I had it. Oh, one's like swimming away. See, maybe these ones thinks it's poisonous. Nah, they might take a minute to eat it. Let them inspect it. Cannot all eat it right away. That'd be too easy. Look at all the fish out on the bottom over here. Dropping right down on that one out there at 35. Oh, I think he saw it. And then he said, I'm gonna go pretend like I'm looking at the bottom. And then when you get down here, I'm gonna go eat you. Nope. Didn't eat it. Are they already getting smart to it? I'll tell you, these fish adapt so fast, it's insane. You wouldn't even think that it's possible, but it is. Here we go. Down this fish right here by us. A couple of them. See what they do. See what they do. He's like, interesting. Not sure if I want to eat it though. Not sure if it's edible. And I'm sure if you just drag this thing along on the bottom, everywhere you would catch them, but just for the viewer's sake, you know, I'm trying to get them on the finder. Otherwise I could just sit out here and drag and drag and drag and catch. That wouldn't be as fun because you don't see it. The whole point is for you guys to see the actual fish and how they react to the baits, different baits. Let's get out here. There's a group of them out here. That looks like some good ones right here too. 2 of them. There we go. Drop them right down on those, in front of those 2. Ooh, here they come. He's like, dude, that thing looks super interesting. Let me go check it out. The one down below is like, well, he got past you. Let me go check it out. See, that fish went to the bottom. And it's on there. So let's see. Yep. Got him. Got him. Oh no, is my worm gone? No, I only have... Oh no, it's not. I was gonna say, how'd that come off? All right. Got some numbers in the boat today. They're wanting that thing. They are eating it. Cast right back out there on that school. They're still down there. Still down there. See how they... There's my bait going down. Oh, he turned on it. He turned on it, followed it all the way to the bottom. Good chances they're going to bite it, but I don't know. There's probably like 3 of them right down there around it, 3 or 4. Just looking at it, trying to figure out if it's poisonous or not. They could be bluegill. Yeah, it's down there kind of looking, not sure if they want to eat it. There's a bunch out there though, out further. Let's go check that out. See what this action's about. Out at like 60 feet. That cast is not far enough. Good enough though. It's around some fish. As you could see, I'm right there. There goes one right there to the left of me. It's following it. Following it. Following it. Bunch of fish down there. I'd like to be able to get on top of them and just cast and just drop. But they're moving. They're on the move. Tried to cast right on top of that better one right down there. Ooh, there's one up high. Yeah, follow that thing all the way to the bottom, sir. Or just eat it right there. Just pluck it out of the... Look. He went down there. He saw a buddy. And look. Yep. I went to the bottom. Now, they all went over there. Oh, he's on there. I got that tiny hook. Should I let him eat it? He's on there. Followed it all the way from the surface. Went down to the bottom and ate it. Another good one. Yeah. Average size for here. 2 3/4. Something like that. Not even. I lied. This guy's smaller than that. There we go. Another fish though. Again, followed it all the way from the surface of that water column. I didn't even see him up there. Just shot down and followed it to the bottom and ate it. Let's do a time check because I don't have that long. Okay. Here again. Ooh, look at all those out there. Don't know if they're all bass. One right down here, right below us. There I go. There's that fish right below us. Look at the separation. It actually gets like, look, my bait's floating right there. It's like 3 feet above the surface. Where's my... See those little bubbles on the bottom? Those are fish. See, the one just rose off the bottom, right, but kind of below where I just cast, and my bait's going down under the 40-foot marker. Probably sees my bait. There I am. Just hit the bottom. That fish is kind of suspended up there. Let's go look for some different fish to mess with. There's two decent ones out at 70. I'm gonna see how close I could get to them and then cast to them. That one right there. There we go. There they are. There's my bait going down. Ah. Oh. Oh. They both went to look at it. Oh. It's on there. Just reel. Yep. All you need to do with that little hook. Just reel. Feels like a good one. Same size. Not that I'm complaining, they're all good fish. Oh, but you know what? This one did get my worm, you turd. You did get my worm. He's been hooked before right there. Dang. Got my worm. All right. Well, we're gonna do that. That's gonna do it for the video right there, because that fish got my worm. And let me turn the camera around here, do a proper outro. Why not? All right, you guys, that's gonna do it for the bass hookup video today. Showed you guys how to make some new baits. If you have skirt tail, a needle, you know, and if you don't, I don't know what to say, but if you do, you can make some baits, modify existing baits, because to me, I mean, those dice baits, I've tried them out here, they don't look at them, but when you could put it on something that you know works, like a worm, like that profile, and you put those tentacles through there, it could make a little bit of a difference. And today, just throwing on a free rig, caught one on the minnow that we modified too. These fish out here, seen a million of the minnows. I've been hammering them on it, like just too much pressure. Honestly, I need to give them a break on that, but that worm definitely was working. So yeah, go out there, get in the garage, modify some of your baits. Next time you go to the lake, try one of your own creations, and it's rewarding to catch them on them. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.